Yeah, so if we look at companies in those industries, right, manufacturers of complex equipment, manufacturer of high-tech equipment or medical equipment, right? Those are typically very complex pieces of equipment, right? I've seen customers that have products with thousands of possible options to choose from, right? And sometimes even more, and thousands or tens of thousands of rules that dictate what components you can assemble with another base machine, for example, right? You add on top of that regulations that become more and more complex, right? Especially in the medical equipment space, for example, where in some countries you might be able to sell an option that might not be available to sell in another country, for example. Right, and you add on top of that the volumes as well, right? If you configure a piece of equipment like this, you are going to end up with bill of materials that are going to be starting to get very significant. Right, so when you implement a configurator in those industries, you always have to think about I think three key objectives. Right, you have to think about the implementation and the maintenance of those configuration models. You have to think about the user experience, right? When you have a sales rep configuring such a complex machine, it's important that we think about his experience, and we have to think about the performance as well, right? We are dealing with huge models with a huge number of rules, huge number of options, huge number of components in the bill of materials. So we have to think about performance, and we cannot accept any compromise, right? If you want to have a project that's successful, performance needs to be good. It needs to be maintainable, and you have to have a top-notch user experience for your sales reps. So you have to choose a CPQ solution that can handle this complexity with the right level of performance. And you have to, I mean, if you think about the person who's building those models, right? Building a model is almost an art, right? The modeler has to think about those key objectives that I mentioned, and you have to give them the right tools, the right capabilities in order to let them make the right decisions, the right design decisions in order to achieve those goals. So really, again, think about performance, ease of creation, maintenance, user experience, and have the right tool that allow you to reach those goals.